Speaker, question to the Premier. I've received an urgent call from a plant manager in my riding. He has to compete with U.S. industry paying 3 cents a kilowatt hour, and he predicts unless something changes, his plant will close in 2 years. He also tells me if nothing changes, other businesses will head south. These are examples from just one town in my riding. One of the basic principles of business is to make a profit, but Ontario now has the highest electricity rates in North America. Businesses cannot afford these rates.
The global adjustment.
Why will you not change your hydro policy to encourage not only this small company, but other companies to remain in the province of Ontario?
Minister of Energy.
Minister of Energy.
Mr. Speaker, I appreciate the question, and the first part of my response is to indicate to the member I'll be happy to meet or have my staff meet with this particular business person. As you may be aware, I've arranged meetings with other members of your caucus, and we've been able to introduce business people to the programs that we do have, which can be very helpful. They range from the industrial electricity incentive program, Mr. Speaker, for those who are new or expanding. The ICI program, Mr. Speaker, can reduce up to 25%. And, Mr. Speaker, all of the LDCs across the province have conservation programs which enable very, very significant savings. There are programs to help fund those initiatives. We have Home Depot, Canadian Tire Centre in Ottawa, Tim Hortons, Mr. Speaker, across the province.
Thank you. Supplementary.
It's not helping down my way. In Haldimand, Caledonia, over 9 years, this government has destroyed our home building economy. In Norfolk, you've destroyed much of our legal tobacco industry. You've destroyed OPG Nanticoke, and you've tripled the top-end cost of electricity, 16 cents a kilowatt hour. When we were in government, it was 4.3. My local companies, they're being lured by North Carolina. They're being induced by Michigan, Ohio, New York State. All these inducements are on the table. They come and visit. I've heard this from a number of companies, even before the latest electricity hike. Now it's accelerating. And again, all of this just in my riding. Premier, why will you not consider a dramatic reversal of your disastrous electricity policy?
Be seated, please. Be seated, please. Thank you. Minister of Energy.
Minister of Economic Development, Employment, Infrastructure.
Minister of Economic Development.
Mr. Speaker, I wanted to help out here by giving the member an idea of how he can help businesses like that particular business and businesses right across this province. What that member can do is support our budget, Mr. Speaker. Our budget that for businesses like that are extending for 10 years the #1 program that our business community asked, and that's to provide them with incentives to invest in capital, to invest in upgrading their machinery, invest in their buildings. He can support our budget, Mr. Speaker, that's providing $130 billion over the next...
It is never too late to have somebody named. Finish, please.
Speaker, the member could support our budget that's going to be investing $130 billion over the next 10 years, supporting 110 to 115,000 jobs every year. And he should have, and maybe he can go back on this, he should have supported the Southwestern Ontario Development Fund that's creating tens of thousands of jobs in Southwestern Ontario.